me go now to verse 4. Kanina, a while ago, it was the preliminary stage. Let's go now to this, the qualifying stage. But the Lord told Gideon, there are still too many. Wow, Lord, 22,000, 10,000 na lang. You remember on chapter 6, Lord, my enemies, I cannot count them. It's just like the number of the sand. Now you are telling me it's still too many? There are still too many. Bring them down to the spring and I will test them to determine who will go with you and who will not. Then Gideon took his warrior down to the water. The Lord told him, the Lord, you divide the men. Half here, half there. Okay, let them drink. Do this, do that. And then on verse 6, out of 32,000, 300 of men drank from their hands. All of the other got down on their knees and drank with their mouths in the stream. So basically, the Lord selected only 300 of the men. Okay. What can we see here? This is kanina there was a preliminary stage, madami pang mga contestant, and now the qualifying stage, just like the beauty contest, they are trying to trim them down. Okay, listen to this. So now we are on the qualifying stage. See first the eye, this eye that I highlighted. The reason why I highlighted that word is to showcase that even though, listen to the previous verse. What is the previous verse say? Come on. Remember this? Who were willing to fight? Remember, these are all willing. But listen to me. They are all willing. But the Lord, sabi nga ganon, He is the one, the Lord is the one who made the evaluation and not like among us who does it most of the time. Sabi ko ganon, sometimes willingness is not enough. Okay? But rather, willing naman akong magturo eh. Okay, that's good. 50%. But let's see the other half requirement. Sabi ganon, I highlighted this I in verse 4 to showcase that it is the Lord who made the evaluation and not us. Remember this saying? Test ko nga kung siya yung God's will ko. Pag sumama siya sa church, siya na. Brother, what are you trying to point there? Let me translate that in English. Sorry. Let me test it. If he or she will be my God's will. If he attends the church, he is my God's will. That's wrong. Because you are the one testing. It says here, who is the one testing? It's God. The only thing we have to do is just obey and follow. Just invite. Don't test. If he or she, ay kontak tayo, if he or she is your God's will, God will be the one to test and evaluate. It is not you. Okay? It is not us. Test ko nga, kung talagang siya yung God's will. O ba't ikaw magte-test? Ang sabi doon, it is I. Diba? It is God who do the testing. And also, I highlight the word 300 here. In verse 6, I highlight it to showcase that even though we are willing, it's still not enough. Diba? Sabi ko kanina, it is not the willingness. It doesn't mean that our willing to teach, that we can be ready to teach. What I'm trying to say here is that there are still factors of elimination. Factors that I personally think is significant. Those that uses their skills, those that know how to use their God-given talent, and not those who are just being spoon-fed. We need to work with our own hands, and we need to strive. Remember? Sino yung pinili? Who were the one who is being chosen? The one who used their hands to drink. Okay? I'm just simply showing you what's happening here. And the other group are the one who just, let the water come into their mouth. But the other one, the other group, are the one the water can sink in. Probably there's no meaning on that, right? Probably there's no meaning. But this is one thing that God has impressed on me. He wants us to use our resources. It is not only the willingness. Willingness is good, but He needs our skill. He needs our skill, right? He wants to see those people who are using their God-given talent. Hindi pwedeng, gusto ko, brother, that kumanta. Willing ka na, pero hindi mo naman, you're not enhancing your voice skill. Oh, I want to teach, brother, that, but you're not studying. Willingness is good, but we need your skill. We need to study, we need to learn, we need to be student on its own. It can't happen instantly. There's no shortcut. Diba? Remember, even doctors, before they became doctors, they are studying. Hindi naman pwedeng doctor ka na. Instantly, I am a doctor. No. It happens like years of study. Diba? Everything needs to be learned. Right? It doesn't work that way when you shortcut. Okay, let's go to this one now. The first one is the preliminary, the qualifying, and then the final stage. Pilipinas na. Okay, the Lord told Gideon, with this 300 men, I will rescue you and give you victory over the Midianites. Send all the other home. So Gideon collected the provisions and drums, horns of the other warrior and sent them home. But he kept 300 men with armed. Okay? So, what can we learn here? The thing that we could learn here is this one. Success is determined by God's power, not ours. Remember, He tried to trim down the numbers to show them that it is I and not you. It is I, not you. Can we imagine how Gideon felt? Chapter 8 tells us that the Midianites' army numbered 135,000 men. And that, the equivalent is that 450 Midianites to every one Israelite. Imagine that, one Israelite soldiers, ang equivalent niya 450 enemies. But, God doesn't want that. Does God want Gideon's army to face this horde with more 300 men who know how to drink politely? Is that God's trying to showcase Gideon? God created an impossible situation of human weakness to exalt His own strength. Ito naman yung specialty ng Panginoon. Through our weakness, He would exalt His great power. Diba? Kung malakas ka na, hindi ka na gagamitin ng Lord. Diba? Remember what Jesus said on Luke 18:27? What is impossible with man is possible with God. And this is the lesson. Accomplishing God's purpose is not determined by the bottom line of our finance sheet, or the size of our congregation, or the efficiency of our plans. No, it is not by our numbers that will determine the success of this church. It is not based on our collection. It is not based on how the leadership planned this. It is God, the one who works. We need to attend all these things for sure. But the truth is, God is looking to glorify Himself on earth through the people who are fully dependent on Him. People who believe that He is with them and ready to change and charge the hill in the name of the Lord. God doesn't need a majority vote from us, and technically speaking, He does not need us all. He can do it immediately by a snap of His finger. But He invites us to join Him in doing His will. No one can destroy the church. Ang sabi ng Lord, I will build my church. It is Him, not us. So regardless of how much we destroy it, we cannot. But the question is, do we want to be part of God's builder? Right? According to D.L. Moody, this is my last page. According to D.L. Moody, American evangelist. He said, "Give me 10 men who fear nothing but sin and love nothing but God, and I shall change the world." You know, it happened in Israel. In one of the strangest battle strategies in history, the 300 went on head to head with all these people. You know, trumpets, torches, and jars. Remember the jars of Gideon to meet the marauding Midianites. You know what? Eventually, I'm not going to discuss how they win, but eventually they win. Those 300 men win the battle against 135,000 people. You know how did it happen? By the sound of their trumpet. After they sound the trumpet, it creates chaos to the Midianites, and eventually they fight each other. Nagbatayan yung mga Midianites. Sila-sila. Even, you know, the troops of Gideon were not even involved among themselves. Nagkaroon sila ng confusion, and they killed one another. Okay, to close, conclusion and challenge. Number one, God uses tough times to get our attention. Number two, God sees beyond what we can see. Number three, God's presence precedes His priorities. And the thing that we learned tonight, private faithfulness is a prerequisite to public usefulness. Get rid of those idols. God patience with our faith process. You know, regardless of how long, how many times nakulitin natin siya, hindi siya makukulitan sa atin. Remember what Gideon did? Lord, isa pa nga, just to prove. Success is determined by God's power and not ours. And that is Gideon's soldiers of trust ready to rumble. You know, God uses tough times to get our attention. And is He getting our attention? Yeah. So, I hope, you know, after ending this series, we have learned something in the life of Gideon, right? How we can follow and trust God with all our circumstances. Let's come to the Lord in prayer. Our Heavenly Father, again, we thank you, Lord God, for that message about, Lord, the life of Gideon, showcasing, Lord, the way you deal with him and the way Gideon proven his trust on you. Lord, we know that we are just like the Israelites, bouncing our life in and out in your presence. Lord, we are just simply praying, Lord, that with all these things that we have learned today, Lord, make this serve as a good reminder that you are always willing and always waiting to support and help each one of us. Lord, thank you for that reminder. And thank you, Lord God, for the life of Gideon. And we pray, Lord God, that as we face the battle of life individually, we will also succeed just like Gideon. Lord, again, we thank you and we commit to you everything that we have learned. And we pray that we can manifest this in our life. Thank you and glorify you in Jesus' name.